D&D.
Ready these.
D&D and kangaroo.
These.
Dungeons and Dungeons and
Dungeons and
Kangaroos.
Dungeons.
Dungeons and Dungeons. My favorite TTRPG.
Dungeons and these nuts.
You really
yeah,
wanted to get that joke out.
That's Lawrence's new thing. So, like, for the next month, expect him to make D's Nuts jokes, like, 24/7.
Lawrence's new thing is the joke from 5 to 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah. Lawrence is consistently 5 years behind on all memes. Like, the other day, he was talking about Uganda Knuckles and stuff. Like, he just lives 5 years behind on memes. That's where Lawrence is.
Has he not moved on to Ligma yet?
You'll get there.
Eventually.
That's probably his next thing, you know.
Yeah. Call it.
You see,
Although occasionally he does get some new stuff. The other day he came into my room and said, "Look, in Pokemon, that looks like the Among Us dude." So he's onto those 2-year-old memes now.
Ooh.
In some places. Like,
yeah,
you know.
there we go.
So
He
give it another
Hasn't
year
get-
and you'll be seeing everyone's sus.
yeah.
They're getting danker by the week.
Yeah.
It's
He's
fine,
learning
Lawrence. You're
and
old.
evolving.
We're all old. It's fine. Okay,
I'm
maybe Joseph
19.
isn't. Joseph
I'm
isn't.
under 20 years
Joseph
old.
can
I
fuck
know.
off.
I corrected myself.
We're all old and there's also a baby here.
We're
We're all old, bar the
big.
DM. Yeah.
Classic.
So that was an intro.
That was technically an intro. Who remembers what happened last time?
Chaos and connection issues.
Yeah,
Well done, you remembered
absolute
everything.
carnage.
You remembered everything that happened last time.
Andrew
I
got to be
died,
smart
and
for once.
Yeah, you died. You're on 1 hit point now, because that's how many
I-
hit points you resurrect
I'd
on.
like to make the point I am not on 1 hit point because I do have some healing abilities that I used just
Oh,
before
fair.
we started. Just before we started blowing up the barrels.
Fair enough.
So I'm on like, he's not looking good. Our monk, he's not looking good, but he's
And
It's
then-
fine.
not,
Combat's
like, knocking
over.
on death's door.
In that case, Croc, you've just opened up the door and you found a squid zombie kangaroo cyborg with a red jacket and boxing gloves.
Dun 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 dun.
Slowly.
That's gonna be so. Would you mind kindly
Would you
Croc.
kindly?
roll initiative? for
Would you
me?
kindly?
Would you kindly?
Would you kindly?
Ho, ho, ho,
Oiba.
ho.
However, I will not
kindly
be
roll
rolling
initiative?
initiative.
Oh God.
Is that for all of us or just Croc?
I mean, just Croc for now. When Croc inevitably screams, "Help! I'm being
Help!"
beaten up by a kangaroo," then everyone else can also roll initiative.
Oh, that's a
You know,
shame.
when-
I just nearly accidentally clicked on Senti instead of snacks for the initiative. that would be much better.
Cool. So, it is the rat to begin.
Okay. The-
Kangaroo Jack is a slow boy today, apparently.
The only chance we've got is the rat getting off lots of paralyzers.
Hey, I can do stuff.
Can you?
Not that you've seen.
And I am running on fumes, but not completely helpless yet.
You've got a team of goblins that can do stuff.
Yeah.
Mostly
Not-
nothing. But some of
Not that you know, but I can do stuff.
so did you get a 17? Is
Yes.
that correct? 17 misses.
Okay, take 2. There's a 17 hit.
Well, I don't know. Yes, even though it's no. it's not.
Alright. Waste points. Does that hit?
Yeah, that is in fact gonna hit.
I want me a con save.
You want a constitutional
A
save?
save from the Constitution.
Oh.
Rip out his heart.
I don't think that's what it does.
That'll save him from Constitution.
Fair. He gets an
Aha.
11.
You are stunned, Rangakru,
He's-
unless you're
he
immune to that,
is-
which I can totally see Joseph doing.
He is. Maybe.
I'll just do another attack, which misses. And then
You'll presumably find out when it's time for his turn.
run away.
Well, you'll find out when he goes for a punt.
Yeah. That's why I ran away, just to see.
Is 29 hit?
Yes.
Damn, that was a very good roll.
It was.
He punches you for 8 dams.
Ouchie.
8
Squeak,
of them.
squeak.
Dammy dams.
God damn dams.
Can I?
You alright there, Croc?
Yeah, sure.
Croc's fine. It was the rat that got punched.
Can
Yeah.
the rat make a con
I don't-
save?
I don't think a rat going would be loud enough to hear from outside the ship.
Con save from the rat. The rat fails the con save. It's
Nice. So it doesn't
Yeah,
run away.
done. In fact, the rat stays right there. It's just standing there.
Fucking squeak.
Menacingly.
Now this would be a great time to use an ability that asks God for help. If only it wasn't wasted saving an idiot.
Hey, I didn't ask you to use that.
Yes, I know
So-
you didn't, but my character is relatively good.
Croc, it's
What's the use in being good when somebody could have their head chopped off?
presumably Croc. If that's everything the rat can do, it's your turn. Given that the rat is now stunned.
Let's see, what can the,
The
rat do?
The strongest character has been stunned. Oh no!
The rat will continue to be stunned for the rest of every second of its round. I will shout out, "Oh fuck, help!" Oh fuck, Kato's collapsed!
I suppose at that I'll roll initiative then.
Yeah, I'll do
Sorry.
the same.
I forgot to press my token. 'Cause I'm smart.
Let's do this.
If my computer would like to select my token, even though I've clicked on him 3 times. Come on. Wake up. Sometime today.
This is gonna
Yeah,
go-
looks like I'm going last.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Come on, Croc with the big... You know what? I'm just going to press it for the hell of it. Doesn't work, but... Wouldn't have done anything. Excellent. I'm just going to go for a stabble. Ooh, does that hit?
I would be shocked if a 28 missed. Yes, it hits. Ow.
7.
Okay. Jeez. Jeez.
1d4.
That's
Please.
damage. But luckily, good.
13.
Okay, that's damage. He's looking quite hurt.
I guess bonus action summon sword thing. I should have really used holy weapon before attacking, but I forgot. Oof.
So hang on, you do this and then go Croc's turn. Cool. Yeah, that's gonna hit him again as well.
And then that is my turn as I now have to draw a little sword. It'd be so much easier if I just asked for another character sheet to put a picture of a sword, but no, I shall draw.
Colt, do it. You could even make the picture on the character sheet a little sword that you drew.
Yep, I could.
But no. Must draw a totally unique sword every time.
Right,
Colt, what are you doing? You've heard some panic. Your friend has passed out.
he hears Croc sees Kato collapse on the ground. Thinks, oh no, but he's also going, I'm running on fumes, pissing blood out like a vampire's wet dream. I've already died
Ugh.
once, but if I'm going down, I'm going down swinging. With lightning fast onslaught, I do have enough speed to get right the way up here without using a dash action. The cyborg thing hasn't had a turn yet, has it? No.
No.
It has not.
It has not, so I have advantage, and I have just enough key for one shocking flurry of blows. So, burning that up and gonna start swinging. Advantage. 1.
Hit.
Nice.
Ooh, it's not very often we see the blue number.
Also hits. The blue number is very blue. Also hits. Also hits.
Right, so that's 12, 18 bludgeoning, and 24 lightning damage as Cold sees this cyborg thing. Is kind of taken aback, but if I'm remembering this correctly, he never met Kangaroo Jack. All he knows is that this cyborg thing is attacking his friend.
You
So
do
He's
actually
every
Colt,
last bit of everything he's got left in him.
Give me a history check, Colt.
I'm pretty sure he's never met him.
Mm.
You know of the puppet?
9.
You vaguely recall walking. You vaguely recall that the goblin that you travel with has a puppet that looks similar to this.
That looks like a kangaroo.
You're not sure if these two things are connected.
Colt will probably bring it up after this thing is no longer being threatening, and
Yeah.
having punched the most important character into the ground.
Snacky boy.
Snacks gets a go.
What does snacks do?
Gotta go num 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 num.
Yum yum yum.
How good of a num num? Ah, such a good num num. I love
It
snacks.
is brilliant.
Snacks is great because he doesn't really do much, but it's fun to go num num num.
It's fun to go num num num. All right. First off, with advantage because the rat is stunned.
What? Why would you attack the poor rat?
Let's do a
You
classic.
hear from outside. Attack me! Yeah, whatever you're fighting.
Actually, no. We'll be fair with this. We will be fair. There's 4 creatures within sort of range. Cool. Sorry, Colt. He's going for you.
Dang.
Boxing gloves. I assume a 23 hits.
Yep.
You take 8 bludgeoning damage, and can you make a con save?
That. And con save. Boop. 14.
That's a fail.
Dang.
You are stunned. Then he's gonna try and wallop
Stun the next person.
rat to try and stun the rat again. Gotta get the restun off. Assuming a 26 hits the rat.
It does.
Who now needs to make a con save?
Hey, upside, he's burning through key points.
That's true. He is burning key.
Mwah!
So that's stunned again. And then he only has 1 target left. So he's just gonna try and he's gonna flurry of blows and try and punch the crocodile.
And the crocodile says, no, no punch me.
Oh, nice.
That does hit.
Can you make a con save, good old croc?
How's my con saves? Ah,
Six.
excellent. There.
16
Nah.
damage. You succeed.
Yay!
But will you succeed if an 18 hits?
18 doesn't hit.
Oh, then he whiffs an attack and you're fine. The two people are stunned. Steve, you're far away,
Okay.
but you hear fighting.
With my 80 foot of movement, I will run up to here using my action.
Cool.
My bonus action will be that I rage, and then I will shout at the kangaroo, I told him you were dead! I'm going to make sure you stay that way. Ah! I will keep your corpse as evidence.
Rat. Stunned. Croc.
Sure. I will activate Holy Weapon instead of attacking with the thing that I think does the same amount of damage. Oh no, it does a tiny bit less. And then I will try to attack again.
Hits.
Yee. All of those numbers.
All of those numbers. That's a lot of number.
Many number.
Now that's a lot of damage. How about a little more?
He's looking very injured. Stunned. Snacks. What's Snacks gonna do?
Nyum 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 nyum.
Nyum 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 nyum.
The boy.
He does hit with that.
What a lad. It's so exciting when a shit thing gets a hit.
He's still up, but you did a good job, Snacks.
Yeah, you gum on him.
So he's gonna try and tentacle.
Not tend to kill.
We'll go with Croc. 28 to hit.
That's a hit.
And make a DC 15 intelligence save, please.
Oh, but Croc's really intelligent. Why? It's fine. Just don't worry about it.
No, you just do it anyway, just for peace of mind. Well done, you pass.
Even though it wasn't meant to be advantage, it's still passed anyways.
That's true. You take half of 15 damage.
The boy who lived.
Come to die. Because now everybody, please make me an intelligence save.
Boo! Boo on you.
That's a fail. That's a success from Croc, and that's a fail from Steve. Those who failed take 26.
Oh my god, Rat did very well.
26. What kind of
psychic
damage?
Ooh, not happy about
Damn
this.
Doesn't matter what kind of damage it is. I'm unconscious anyhow.
It matters for the paladin because he's also a barbarian that's resistant to everything except psychic.
Except psychic, yep.
How did Snacks do? Joseph! How did Snacks do?
Is Snacks coming in with the 2?
Yee.
Snacks did a fail.
Oh no.
And takes 26 psychic damage.
Oh, Snacks is probably gonna have a nap now. Oh yeah, big ol' nap.
But is that the end of his turn?
And I believe everyone who failed is stunned again.
Well, that doesn't. I'm dying, so
Does
if
that
I'm
mean
dying if I'm dying and technically stunned, but then get my death saves all 3, then I'll be up and all right. Is that right?
Yeah, the stunned condition ends when you are unconscious. Lawrence is stunned. The rat, I believe, is fine now.
Oh wait, no, we've got advantage on saving throws.
Oh.
No, a plus, something.
Wasn't it a plus equal to your charisma mod, which is 3?
Don't think that's helping
plus
Snacks.
3. It does not help any of you, actually.
It doesn't help any of us.
14, 13, and 5. All of you would still fail, except for the people who passed, who would still pass.
Yay. Okay.
I mean, it'd be really clutch if one of them rolled like a 12 or a 13, but we
The rat is no longer stunned.
Woohoo! I guess hitty hit.
Go for it. Has 1 second. Hit. So deals 9.
Then probably miss.
There, yeah, those 2 miss. That one hits, deals 13. And then he's back up on 1 hit point.
No. But that's good because Croc can hopefully do big damage.
Croc, it's you.
Although he can only do instances of damage. Okay. Go for 1 stab, please. Ooh, it should be... Actually, I'll roll it again because it should be advantage. Okay, it doesn't matter.
Roll your damage. Cool. Hang on, now I need to... Okay. And... Oh my god, that's so many different kinds of damage.
So much damn.
Neat. You kill him.
Yay!
You,
Become
you-
unstunned.
around, like 6 seconds later you were unstunned, yes.
I'll stand up and stab the crap out of the body.
Was Colt down?
Yes,
Colt
he
Okay,
is stuck
so
down.
Croc will heal both both Colt and Snacks.
I would like to pick the body of the kangaroo up
Okay.
and keep it on my person.
Croc asks specifically what you're doing with the body.
I need to prove something to our friend who is currently absent.
But you're not going to disrespect the body.
No.
Okay.
He did stab it like 3 times.
That doesn't
before he
matter.
picked it up.
As long as the body's okay, there's a chance of maybe bringing him back far in the future. If the idea was to prove to Kato that he was dead, Croc's actually
you're-
okay with that.
So you're bringing the body outside then? Is that what you're doing? Are you leaving?
I am carrying the body with me at all times.
Sure.
Am I
And
still
I
like?
will-
Am I still unconscious and dying?
No, I
It's like,
healed
no,
you.
Yeah, you got healed.
To what?
Give me a second, I'll tell you. Because I was using...
Yeah, that's why I'm asking,
Yeah,
because I was like,
he-
I
you-
did
you-
admittedly forget.
You just need to roll the healing. Actually, Colt, for the memes, give me 1 death save.
Nat
This
1.
Brock was
nat
too busy
1.
having this conversation.
that's a pass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
I will.
10.
Right, healed for 6.
10.
Lauren,
It's that plus
Hello.
my wisdom.
Oh, it's plus your mod.
now that you're here,
For the memes, shall I say what the other 2 would have been?
I mean,
Sure.
you can if you want. You're healed, but it's that would have succeeded, and that would have also succeeded. You would have been fine.
I would have been fine.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Lawrence, you
Yeah.
see a coffin that looks weirdly kangaroo shaped, made entirely out of stone, right around here.
I will cast Cure Wounds on myself 4 times
Sure.
before I move
Lawrence,
anywhere else.
you would have also got the 10 hit points back. Because that was me
Okay.
channel divinity. So I do
So
it to
10
everyone.
hit points.
And so would Snacks. at the back.
Yay! 10 hit points for Snacks.
Snacks' biggest,
15.
best boy.
I mean, to be fair, 10 hit points out of 19 is a fair chunk.
I am now back onto 46 hit points. Okay.
And
I will.
I have none of my healing abilities left, so I'm going to have to just be content with 10 for
I-
now.
I have 1 spell slot left, but can you give me control of the dead kangaroo thing so I can move it with my
No,
character?
I will move it.
Okay. I will walk over to the coffin.
Sure.
I will closely inspect the coffin.
It seems to be designed for a kangaroo.
I will open the coffin up and look inside.
It's empty. It has a small. You do notice. Not inside the coffin. Inside the coffin is relatively unspectacular, but you do notice off the back of the coffin, there's a small lantern hanging off of it. It's currently unlit.
Is there anything else on the coffin? Like
Not
any tech? Is there any tech in and around the built into the coffin?
not of particular note. It seems to be made of stone. It seems like it was naturally formed.
I'll turn to Croc and I'll say,
I mean, you're not with Croc anymore, so
Yeah.
Croc is still
mean-
inside analysing the ship.
I mean, Colt's not the smartest boy, but he'll turn up and see if he can get any insight and go, "What you seen there, big guy?"
You guys can roll investigation if you want.
yeah. I'll
Yeah.
tell you it's a weird coffin that I'm suspicious about.
Maybe that's where this cyborg thing came from. 3.
Both of you
We are
guys.
both idiots.
Both of you guys think that this is actually a coffin for like one of you. Lawrence, maybe it's your religious duty to kill this guy you're with and put him in this coffin.
This coffin
Colt.
was made for me.
Colt, that coffin looks weirdly Steve shaped. Maybe it's for him.
This is a pretty big coffin, big guy. It might be your sized.
Strange, I thought it was your size.
Are you kidding? You're way massive compared to me.
Have you seen yourself? You can fit really easily into here.
So, Croc, what are you investigating the bridge for?
Just to let you know, I'm not being quiet about this.
Yeah.
Croc basically is just like seeing how much the ship seems to be like still intact / working. I know he's not an intelligent boy, so this is the wrong person to do it, but
Roll me
Did our
an
kobold have to
Arcana
die?
check
Ooh.
and a investigation check.
excellent. Both of those are -1. Good.
Mhm.
Less good.
So-
I'd say could either of my two companions help, but one is a rat and one is a lizard.
I will allow the rat to help actually.
Oh my god.
If you
Is this the
Ah!
rat out of End?
No,
Is it
the
rat
rat
out of
does
Endgame?
not help in any way.
the rat does not know.
Arcana good though.
It is not the rat out of Endgame.
Well, see, that's the rat talking, not the being inside the rat. The being inside the rat wasn't paying attention when you asked it that question. So the rat
Hang
just
on,
squeaks at you.
my headphones are going to run out of battery. I'll be back shortly.
So, Croc, you're looking around this sort of front section of the ship, and you know that the power is still somewhat operational, because monitors are on and like things are powered.
That's
You
about
think-
it.
You think that the ship has lost basically all of its spaceworthiness and maneuverability because one of the engines was sheared off,
Makes
along
sense.
with a sizable portion of the cargo hold and hull. Also, like, 2 rooms are massively depressurized and the cargo hold is in space, essentially.
Yeah. Well, it would be.
But the generator is still functional. It's still attached to the ship. Things on the ship still work.
Hello.
Hello.
We can hear you.
Hello, Lawrence.
I'm guessing
you-
with the really garbage investigation roll, I don't find any, like, logs or anything.
No, you do not. You
No,
notice
there's a
that
password!
you notice that things are on. You do not find any like critical or interesting information.
Okay. Quack will come back and pick up his friend.
Cool. He gets aboard. You put him aboard snacks.
Can Colt like look at the cyborg corpse that is, I assume, draped along Steve's shoulders? Look at the coffin, look back at the corpse, look at the coffin, look back at the corpse, and make some kind of check, like insight
me-
or something.
Give me, give me an intelligence check.
Straight
flat-
intelligence.
Flat int. You've got to be able to figure out something.
Say Colt.
Yeah,
so dense.
yeah, but
No.
it's a good enough roll actually, to figure out that the square goes in the square hole. The
But
kangaroo.
he
goes
looks
in
at the kangaroo and he goes, "Nah, that thing's got a tail."
You're like, the kangaroo goes in the kangaroo hole, maybe? But you're not sure. It definitely is still possibly the paladin. Like, maybe that bit that's sticking out of the butt is like his sword or something.
Damn it, Colt.
Well, Roll20 is really not liking me moving the picture I've drawn with things.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah, it
bugging
keeps
out.
freaking out a bit, doesn't it?
Don't know
Yeah.
why, but you know, Roll20 being Roll20.
So, Croc, you pick up Kato, whom I'll just place over there. And
Yeah.
assume that he's with you for now.
I don't trust this random thing on the floor.
Croc, you see your two companions.
Would you like me to make some intelligence-based checks? I'm very good
Go
at them.
for an investigation check, Croc.
They went well so
Look,
far.
Croc. Look, Croc. I found this stone thing that's exactly the same shape as the our friend here.
With the 16, you realize that that is clearly a coffin for the kangaroo. The kangaroo is obviously meant to go in there. You also see the lantern on the back is unlit and seemingly has some connection, you're not sure what, but some connection with what is inside the coffin. The coffin seems naturally formed.
Can I try and light the you know?
How do you want to try and light the lantern?
I'll ask the rest of the team if they've got anything that could be used to light a lantern.
I try and light the lantern. Wait, I don't have a tinderbox.
Nope.
Do any of you have anything that can be used to light a lantern?
I have a tinderbox and torches. Sure, why
Go
not?
on,
we're
light
all
this
idiots
torch.
here. He has a torch.
So you try and like light up the lantern. The light.
Wait,
Oh no, yeah, I've got torches in a tinderbox because I've got an explorer's pack.
Fair enough.
Well, Lawrence now has one torch.
Regardless, when you try and light the lantern, it does not seem to work.
work, damn you!
Like,
Work,
no matter how hard you try, you can't seem to get the lantern to light.
Maybe try putting the body in?
I don't
No,
trust
that's
it.
what I. No, wait,
I
no, I
want
didn't
to
suggest that.
I want to keep evidence. I don't trust the random stone thing. Can I try and pick this thing up?
The coffin? No.
Yeah.
It is like it's emerged from the ground. It's made of stone. It looks like it's part of the. It looks like it came up from the ground.
Are we anywhere near our ship?
If it looks like it came up from the ground, I have a shovel. Can I start like digging down under it?
Lawrence, I'm
around
going to
its
be
base?
honest. We don't have a ship anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
And also, you can start trying to dig around. Although, when you try the coffin, it's very strange. It seems like more earth keeps coming in its place.
He
to,
goes
like,
faster.
refill.
No, Earth, why are you doing this? No.
The earth,
I
it seems to magically regenerate somehow. Or at the very least, more earth is shifting from somewhere else. You
Mm.
notice that the pile of earth behind you that you were shoveling away is just getting smaller as you shovel.
I will keep hold of the body. I do not trust the coffin. I want to keep this as evidence. And I'm keeping the body.
So should we maybe have a rest?
Yeah.
Looks at like the almost dying monk.
Yeah, Colt slumps down, defeated by the earth itself, and then goes, "Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I'm gonna start meditating."
Well, why don't we move everyone onto the ship? Because like if
Also a good idea.
we at least like
when
put
you
our
look back
backs to a wall.
When you look back, the goblins are already inside the ship.
See, they've got the right idea.
I will walk onto the ship with the corpse of
They've formed a sleeping pile over here in this room.
Nice.
I will go and sleep in here with my evidence.
It's very cold in that room.
Oh,
because
go.
It's essentially just outside.
I like how both myself and Colt went to the only places that have chairs.
Oh, Colt wants to sit down to meditate. might as well treat himself to some comfort.
Where are you gonna head, Lawrence? I mean, you can stay there if you want.
I
you
will
will
go
need
into.
to set up a tent if you don't want to, like,
Please. I will go into the cockpit as well with my evidence.
There's not. It's like really tight to get the kangaroo's
I'll
body.
go into here with my evidence.
Sure, you can pop that just there. Yeah.
And I will rest in here with keeping hold of my evidence.
Cool. Da 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 da. You finish a long rest.
Oh, long rest. I was gonna start rolling hit dice. Oh well, long rest it is. Cool.
It's pretty late. You guys have traveled for a while to get here.
Also, technically, we don't know that there's any reason not to have a long rest. There's no dangers around.
Well, our guide who the planet was talking to is unconscious.
Exactly.
So we have no heading. Yeah. And key back up to full as well.
Bringing the body of the kangaroo with me in the morning. Can I come and see if?
Actually, Lawrence, it's very strange. You hear a creaking noise under the part of the ship you're sleeping on.
I will take the body of the kangaroo with me and move through into the cockpit and see if everyone, including my unconscious friend, is okay.
Everyone seems alright.
I'm taking the body of the kangaroo with me.
Yep, yeah. I mean, it's again really hard to get into this room. Do you try and force it into the room?
Yes, I keep it with me at all times.
Okay. You crush the body.
I don't move it so it gets damaged in any way.
Cool. So you don't go in the room with the body. Got it.
I'll just call into the room. Is everyone okay in there? Good stuff. I'll say to Colt, are you okay?
I am now, after a night's rest.
Good stuff.
Was touch and go for a moment.
Yes.
Yourself, big guy?
I'm okay. I think that thing is following us.
What thing?
Come with me, and I will walk with the body and look out to where we saw the
you would notice that the coffin is no longer there.
You see, it's moved.
Spooky.
I've still got the body with me.
Maybe the earth swallowed it up. It was regenerating when I stuck my shovel in.
I heard a weird noise underneath my room.
Might be a good idea to get everybody out of the
Yeah.
ship, I mean. He
don't
will
know.
also go over to...
Have you seen the
He's not
play
gonna go over-
Tremors?
I know of it. I know what happens. I haven't seen it
Have
from
you
start to
seen-
finish.
The play Tremors, classic.
You know, the
You go,
stage
like-
play.
Yeah,
Colt
that
is gonna go like
famous opera.
near the area where the coffin was and just like experimentally put his shovel into the dirt and see if anything's changed.
It's mundane. You
When-
dig it up and it forms a pile. You dig a small ditch in the ground.
Turns around to Steve. It's completely gone. It's not even regenning anymore.
It's weird.
Guess it wasn't meant for one of us.
Probably not. I think we should go. What's our plan now?
Plan.
Does anyone
Plan.
remember?
Plan. North?
You can all give me history check. It was briefly mentioned last time by your nature in tune friend.
Oh
Did
god
the
damn
five
it.
do it?
God damn it, Colt.
I'll also use my emboldening bond, so both Colt and what's his name, Steve? Yeah, Steve. They can add a D4 to those rolls.
1 second. There we go. 7. Does a 7 work?
Still no.
Four.
Spicy.
God.
12.
Sure. People who rolled above a 10 can remember that your friend mentioned something about a village needing to be taught respect or whatever, or something along those lines. You're not quite sure.
Even the rat can't remember.
All I remember is the planet was talking to our goblin friend over there. No idea what it said.
Recalls this information perfectly.
But Snacks
but-
cannot.
But Snacks can't speak, yes.
Oh.
Snacks remembers, like, Goblin said village, but I now need to tell them that. Oh. Snacks enthusiastically, like, yips at you, Croc.
I pat his head.
Can Colt like run a lap around the ship and do a perception to see if he can find any explanation to that creaking that Steve heard? Like he's gonna use it as like a morning warm up to just like do a running lap, fucking Zenitsu style.
Roll me a perception check, just so you're having a look around.
12.
You don't really notice anything too out of the ordinary.
Don't forget, you can add a D4 to all of these kind of rolls.
You do notice something. You
Ooh.
notice a part of the ship seems slightly more deformed than it was yesterday.
You'll approach it thinking, now was that us fighting or was this something else?
It's sort of minute. You notice it because you notice that like this part of the ship is slightly bent in a way that it wasn't yesterday. Almost as if something was like underneath the ship. That wasn't there before.
Couple of steps back. Yo, Steve!
Yeah.
I think I found the culprit for your scraping.
Okay.
It's what did you say it was? Freaking
You
not
notice
there.
that
Here.
the ship. You notice that the ship like has deformed a little bit around here. You guess that you're like a fair way from the center of wherever the like thing is, because it's only bending a bit here. But something relatively big must be under the ship around there.
Should we get moving to wherever our goal is then?
Shall I roll a straight wisdom to see if Colt can discern whether this is something that he should leave the hell alone?
Sure.
Yeah?
You can do that if you want. We've done intelligence checks for similar stuff. Sure.
What
Colt,
does that tell me?
Colt feels like this is a problem that may persist, but it probably will be alright for now.
I mean, it has had a ship fall on it. He'll return to everybody and describe in as much detail as he can what he's seen. So there's a part of the ship that's damaged more than it was yesterday. Looks like it was caused by some kind of large creature trying to escape from underneath. But I didn't see anything specific like that. I don't think we should poke it.
Interesting. Let's. Should we get moving away from here then?
Sure. North.
That's the direction you're going? No.
Yeah.
Eh?
I mean,
I will command my goblins to follow.
Sure. You begin heading north.
I will also kindly ask any of Graham's goblins to follow as well.
Colt gives
But
Colt gives his apprentice a little knowing, like a nod, like let's go. Like a silent head nod gesture.
Cool. Everybody roll me survival. And yeah, and give me some more history checks after about an hour of walking. So
Survival and then history.
yeah.
Survival.
Survival at plus D4? Is this plus D4?
yes.
Okay.
All attack rolls, saves, and skills get a D4.
14 on the survival.
Well, like the
12 on survival.
Croc with his survival leading the party manages to direct you guys north.
8 on history.
Hang on a minute, what was my survival? 13, never mind.
So 10 on history.
Yeah, you recall the same level of information. Give me another history roll after another hour.
17, 18 history.
18. Colt. It finally dawns on you that the village was west of where you started.
He does that whole anime pro tag thing of, like, you know, the fist hits Sidon against the palm going, oh, we're going the wrong way.
And you remember that you went north to get here, and it was west from where you started.
Yeah, like I said, he does that whole fist to palm thing going, oh, we're going the wrong way, guys. We had to go west.
Oops.
I remember,
Let's go west
remember Goblin Druid saying something about a town that needed taught us a lesson.
Yeah, they need taught to respect nature. You fully remember with your 18.
Yes, let's head west then. Charge!
Okay, I'm gonna need... Who's leading the party in terms of the survival? Who's, like, leading the direction?
Do you want us to roll again?
I
or
guess
because my
Croc?
survival was a...
Sure, Croc, roll survival if you're the designated party leader.
Because I'm between him and Snacks, it at least is advantage.
In terms of navigation. Roll. Your
That's
survival.
survival. Yee.
Cool. You know which way to head. You begin heading southwest, and you travel all day, and eventually it gets dark. You are in the middle of the forest.
I think we should press on. I don't feel like we should stop here.
Yeah, one of us has a light, one of us can see in the dark. So
My hand glows.
we can look after our lizard friends.
Do you just keep journeying on then?
Yeah, I'll make sure that the goblins are okay.
Yeah. Court will check with his, see if they're tired or not.
The goblins are looking pretty tired.
Colt can give his apprentice a piggyback quite easily. What about the
You're-
other guys? Can any of them fit on snacks?
I'm already carrying Kato.
Yeah, there's that.
Snacks is already like at his capacity.
Of Crocodile, Kato, and a rat.
But do you wanna continue through the night?
Can we at least get to a clear area that isn't in the middle of a forest?
Yeah, somewhere where we can get some kind of vantage
Give
would
me
be a good idea.
perception check.
Anyone who wants to roll it, or just him?
Anyone.
12.
Roll this.
Plus.
Damn it, Colt,
Four.
why are you rolling
16.
like shit today? 12.
I got 16 for my.
Croc. You see a little. It's not in the like perfect direction, but you see there's a clearing. It takes you a little bit out the way. You can see a clearing in the distance, though.
Yeah, that might do. You know, if the others need to rest, they do have little legs.
Let's go there. Well, I'll start heading in that direction. Whether others follow me, I don't know.
Cool. So you head over there, and you just start setting up camp.
Yeah.
Start a fire.
I will take first watch.
Cool.
I'll be happy to take second.
And Croc will take third.
Cool. Each of you roll me a perception check whenever your respective watch is going on.
Yeah.
What you might see.
3 plus
Well,
D4. 4. I got 4 total.
that being the first one's not the best.
Epic, and I get a roll on my special table. Ooh.
Well, at least the second and third were good perceptions. First one, not so much.
My one was one off nice.
Let's see here. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. None of you see anything during
Really,
any
with a 23?
Yeah, it just seems you don't see anything like super eventful. You see some like birds and animals walking around, but they don't seem to like come too close to where you are.
When I go to sleep after my watch, can I take the body of the kangaroo up into a tree with me?
Roll me dexterity with disadvantage.
Shame the Colt would be asleep for this, because otherwise you'd be going, oh no, he's gone
Oh
feral.
my god.
You absolutely cannot climb a tree. Your armor is far too heavy, and you're carrying a large cybernetic zombie kangaroo. Just ain't gonna happen.
It's like he's got the kangaroo in both hands and then just tries to use his legs to try and climb the tree.
He falls over immediately.
In which case, I will. Is there any large rocks nearby?
Give me a perception check.
Do we still have the D4s?
Yes.
20.
How long does that last, just out of curiosity?
Well, it's at least for a while. Yeah, I suppose I'll check if it's for. It'll be obviously gone after the rest.
Yeah.
Is it like till the end of the next long rest or something like that?
No, it's several hours, I think.
What spell was it?
It's an ability, emboldening bond.
You guys
it's an ability that you've got, right?
You guys have been walking all day. Since
Either
when
way,
you
I've got.
cast this.
Oh no, it's 10 minutes. It's not hours at all.
I got an 18 then.
In that case, you look around. There's some small rocks around here, but you don't see any massive ones.
Okay.
You do find like a rock that's just about big enough to fit the kangaroo. After a little bit of searching.
I will sleep holding the kangaroo on top of me.
Really weird.
Cool.
But-
You try and put the kangaroo on top of you while you sleep.
Very uncomfortable blanket.
Roll me a dexterity check, Lawrence.
11.
Cool.
Dodge that bullet.
Actually, Croc. In this case, Croc, you would notice something on your watch.
Sure. Also,
Uh,
can everyone real quick give me all of your power, because I just realised something. Come on. Shit. Never mind.
Croc, you notice something.
Yeah.
You notice that once Steve went to sleep,
Mm-hmm.
the kangaroo immediately fell off him as he like tossed and turned. And you begin to see that around the kangaroo, stone is beginning to like rise up from the ground.
Ah. I will lift him up, like move him out of the way.
Cool. You move
Me
him
or the
slightly out of the
kangaroo?
way.
The kangaroo, not you, who is not infected in any way. Oh, affected. Affected?
You move the kangaroo slightly out of the way. The stone continues to form.
In that spot.
In that spot, yes.
Right.
It does not follow the kangaroo around.
I would
It continues
I
to
would
develop
wake up others to let them know.
into a relatively familiar shape.
If I'm woken up, I will ask if I can continue holding on to the body.
I mean, I think there's other things that are more important right now.
Such as?
Such as the thing I woke you up for.
And over
What,
the course of the next...
rock?
Has the rock taken any kind of particular shape at the moment?
It is slowly taking shape.
It's still taking shape.
Yeah.
Hmm.
If you continue to observe it for about the next hour, it eventually forms into a familiar-looking coffin.
Okay,
And a lantern slowly dangles off the back of it,
hear me out.
remaining unlit.
Colt turns to Steve. See, it was forming right next to you. It is for you.
What
I'm
if
not dead
Told
yet.
you.
what if this is the planet trying to help?
No, the planet isn't trying to help. It wants to steal my evidence.
Ignores
Can I
him and
roll it?
turns
Can
to
I roll it?
Colt.
Can I roll insight on this?
You can roll nature on this.
Would I be able to roll?
Yeah, any of you can roll nature on this if you want.
Fuck's sake, Colt.
Fine.
Croc, you think that this might be the whim of the planet trying to help?
So yes, my guess to me feels correct.
Cool.
Makes
So,
sense.
what do you do?
Well, since Croc currently has the body, he's just gonna like put him in the coffin.
No, I need this to help our friend.
Once
He's
he's in
delusional.
the coffin immediately closes. Not like quickly so that it like would catch your hands, but it does close.
Yeah.
Can I try and get the body out of the coffin?
Give me a dexterity check.
Nat 1, lose your fingers. Nat 1, lose your fingers.
Use your fingers.
Ooh.
2.
2.
You go in to try and get it, realize that the coffin is like already too closed to really like get the body out, and one of your fingers gets stuck in it.
Uh,
You take
Ooh, nothing worse than slamming your finger in a car door.
you take 14 points of damage as the end of your finger is crushed.
Talk about
Can
lay on hands.
can I try and pull the coffin open?
With your
give me-
crushed finger.
Give me a strength check with disadvantage
Can I rage?
if you want.
Ooh, Colt
Which
is
would
watching
make-
this with keen interest.
Which would make it a flat roll.
Yeah,
15.
you fail. You do notice, though, it's very obvious, the lantern on the back of it lights up. The flame is blue.
Oh well, I suppose our friend's going to remain demented forever.
Turns to Croc. Is that got any kind of like religious relevance?
Could I do a religion check?
You can do a religion check. Anybody can also roll insight or arcana or nature or survival.
Oh,
Strength.
anything really.
27 on the insight.
Any of those.
No.
Colt, you get the feeling that you should probably take that lantern. No particular reason why, you just think you do. It seems like the right thing to do. The religion check doesn't really reveal much, other than the fact that, like, you know in some religions that sometimes giving the planet back, giving, like, corpses back to the planet can be, like, useful in certain nature religions.
Colt
Sometimes
places
it's
his.
a way of
Colt doesn't
remembering
ta-
people and stuff.
Colt doesn't take it.
Environment.
Colt doesn't take it immediately, but he will place his hand on it and start to lift and see if anything bad happens. Is it like hooked on or something?
It is just hooked on.
Yeah.
Nothing
He just
takes
the weight.
Nothing seems to happen.
Picks it up.
Do you take it off the coffin?
Yes.
The flame
Slowly.
changes from glowing blue to yellow as soon as it is no longer in contact with the hook on the back of the coffin. The hook on the back of the coffin also promptly slithers inside the coffin once it has been removed. So you got a yellow flame and no more hook.
So that's how you light these things. I'm not sure how to flavour him figuring out that he needed to do that, because he's just a wise character.
Legitimately, this is your character figured it out by like, you just got like this feeling. You looked at the planet and you got this feeling.
It's just gut feeling, instinct sort of thing. I wonder how long this will last. He says, looking at it.
Keep the planet.
It doesn't seem to have any oil in it.
All I wanted to do was save my friend, but it has to take away my evidence.
In fact, the lantern seems especially strange because it doesn't seem to have any fuel source whatsoever. It's just metal burning.
Yeah, that's what Cole just said. He goes, I don't know how long this is gonna last. It doesn't seem to have any oil.
Steve is just off in the corner, being weird about the planet stealing his evidence about, trying to save his friend and such.
You then see the coffin slowly sink into the ground.
Can I try one last time to get the body back?
Give me another strength with disadvantage.
Not one, you get dragged under the ground.
I think it's gone, big guy.
I'll
it's
rage.
like a solid block now.
Yeah, you rage.
12, it doesn't work.
You do not successfully wrench the coffin open.
I will. Then stomp around for a bit and then complain loudly to myself and then go to sleep.
Yeah, Colt's gonna bite at this point and just like nudge Croc and like he's like curious enough now. He goes, "This has been bothering me since yesterday, but every now and again, our goblin friend Kato would mention a kangaroo, and Steve seems to be pretty insistent on holding on to that. Did you guys know one or have one as a friend? And if so, why would he want to keep a hold of it?"
So basically, yeah, we had a friend called Jack. He was a kangaroo. He died. Then Kato went a bit insane.
Hence the puppet.
Yeah.
And you said PTSD, yeah.
And wouldn't. Basically, Steve is very on trying to tell him that his friend is dead. He doesn't believe him.
Right, hence why trying to hold on to the body.
Yeah.
But if this is like going back to the earth, and our friend is a druid, wouldn't he want that more?
Yes. That's why I put the body in.
Yeah. Good move. Smart move.
We can sort out his mental health.
Yeah, thanks for bringing me up to speed.
No worries.
This all makes sense now.
Apart
from this lantern.
There was also this really nice kobold we had. He's also dead.
Oh, that's a shame.
Definitely wasn't my fault.
Well, hopefully they both went down swinging.
That's a weird detail to mention.
It is a weird detail that Croc just like...
Actually,
definitely wasn't my fault.
19 on insight.
Yeah, Colt thinks that is a weird detail to mention.
You can see guilt in Croc's eyes.
He just narrows his eyes at you and goes, "Well, from what I've seen thus far, I'm sure it must have been accidental. Or incidental."
It's fine.
Yeah, you can roll insight on that if you want.
No.
The rest of the night passes relatively uneventfully.
Yay. How tall are the trees here? Very, I assume.
Yeah, they're not super tall trees, but they're quite tall.
While Colt is on his watch, he will try. Fun thing about cores, they have a climb speed, so he'd like to climb up to the top of the trees and see if he can get like any sort of like gauge on where a town is. Like we are heading towards the town, and if he can get a high enough vantage point on top of a tree, he might be able to see something. That's his line of thinking, anyway.
Give me a perception check.
Dang.
Off in the distance, it's quite hard to see. It's kind of it's a little misty today. You can't quite see anything.
Damn fog.
Off in the distance, you can't see anything.
Damn, foggy. Slow falls down from the top of the tree.
Well, I was trying to say, like, off in the distance there is fog, and thus you can't see anything,
Yeah.
but I was just like, eh.
Yeah.
I really like the wording of off in the distance you can see nothing.
Yeah.
Off in the distance you see nothing. I perceive the sun.
Oh god, I stared straight at it.
Oh god, I looked right at it. Falls out the tree. Slow fall. Funk. Superhero landing. Nailed it. Totally meant to do that.
So, Croc, do you want to give me another survival roll?
Yay. With help from the bestest boy.
The bestest of all the boys.
Which,
yeah.
ironically, the advantage in no way has helped so far. Because they've always been worse on the second roll.
It's enough to keep you moving in the right direction. It takes you a couple hours, not too many. The mist starts to clear up.
Oh, by the way, I would have reactivated the bond when we started. For the other two people, I mean.
Awesome.
traveling along, singing our happy travel song.
And can't see anything now that it's daytime. Climbs up to another tree. Climbs up another tree and takes the opportunity to try and teach his goblin protege how to do the same.
Goblins will look at you and friends, but you do notice a town in the distance, and you start approaching it.
I got a head in, guys. Slow falls down for the top of the tree. Or, shall he do the whole Naruto thing of jumping from tree to tree branch?
Ooh, that couldn't go badly in any way.
You've also noticed some,
Yeah, but
like,
cores do that all the time. It's like part of their like lore. Is that they are especially like adept at doing that?
You notice some wheat fields as you go past, as you're approaching and stuff. They're only small. And eventually you arrive here.
What a lovely place with lots of humans.
Scroll down and you'll see your characters. Or possibly not, depending how zoomed out you are.
Yes.
I can see them more or less.
I will approach the front gate.
Oh, this can only go well.
It's not really a gate, it's more just an opening in the wall.
I will approach the opening in the wall and take out £50, please.
Do you ask for £50?
No, that was just a joke. I'll say, "Hail, citizen!
Hail!
What is this place?"
It's nightfall.
Fantastic. May we enter, gesturing to me and the rest of my body.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Cool, everybody in. I'll take a few steps into the town.
Fair enough. You see, the town seems to be entirely, like, all the floors seem to be made of stone. All the paths have been cobbled. You're right next to a sort of small, preaching area. There's a small religious building next to you.
Are these guys talking about anything?
They're having a relatively quiet discussion about something you can't quite hear. You can roll me their perception if you want to try and overhear them.
I will attempt to. Uh, 5.
Yeah, they're just having a chat about the local gods' opinions on various fruits and when you're allowed to eat them.
Gods and fruit.
Riveting.
It's pretty dull.
Yeah. What's this person doing other than holding some sort of sword?
They're just sort of walking by and they're holding a walking stick.
Okay. I will start heading towards the middle class area. If nobody's gonna come with or stop me.
Yeah, you can walk there.
No, just
people.
keep following and seeing what you do.
There's people milling about, like just some of the. There's some people just like having a sit down next to a big tree in the center of the square.
The two guards that are here.
Mhm.
How attentive do they look?
They look relatively attentive. Both just sort of. They're just kind of standing around, looking at each other generally.
The person in the red outfit,
Yes.
are they doing anything other than walking about?
They're a child running and playing.
Tra la la
The
la.
person- The person with what looks like a barrel of some sort.
Yep.
Are they? What does the barrel have anything written?
It doesn't have anything written. It's a small handheld barrel.
Okay. I'll ask the guard here.
Mm-hmm.
Hail, citizen. Where is your town hall?
We have a castle.
Fantastic. I'll head in that direction.
Sure. It's just like go along this street, and then, take a right.
Thank you, citizen.
Head
Farewell.
towards the castle-y type building.
I'll go up to here.
When you get to about there,
Yeah.
this person says, "Halt! State your business."
I will halt and say, I am here to speak to the leader of this town.
Have you got an appointment?
Do I need one?
Yes.
Yes. My group has an appointment. We've come on a mission.
Who are you? We've got some performers coming in today.
What? Performer? I am no performer.
Or you're the... are you the farmers who are complaining about, like...
The blood and armor. Are you a farmer?
Yes, I'm a farmer.
You don't
says
look
the
like
guy.
a farmer.
I thought that might have been clear.
So what I'm hearing is you don't have an appointment.
How do I make one?
Please go to the, go speak to the mayor of the town.
Where do I find the mayor of the town? He's not in the castle, is he? Do I need an appointment to see him? Are you the mayor?
No. Mayor of the town is in a building over in, and then he points in that direction.
Looking this guard up and down, in what sort of armor is he?
This dude is in plate mail.
Interesting.
You
What
notice
about the dude?
You notice that the dude next to him is also in plate mail. They also seem to be like in like very shiny armor. Much better equipped than the guy who's standing like 10 feet behind you, who just has like some basic chainmail and a sword.
Interesting. Are there any symbols on their armor?
That guy has a crest on his purple cape.
Can I have a look at the crest?
Yes. It looks like a tower with a crown on top,
Hey,
rather than traditional battlements.
interesting. That crest on your cape. Whose crest is it?
Why, you knave? That's the king's crest.
You just called me a name.
You are a knave. You don't know who the king is.
I don't. I'll be back later on. I'll turn briskly and head towards where he pointed.
You go up to this building. Do you go inside that building?
Yes.
You walk in, someone's just making food.
You person, Baker.
Get out of my house!
Where's the mayor?
It's just like over. You gotta go out, go down the street, take a left, then take another left, and then you'll be at the place.
What?
It'll be on your left.
Yeah, I'll come out, go down the street, take a left, take another left, and it'll be on my left.
Yes.
I'll walk into this pool.
You walk in to a shop and they say, how can I help you, sir?
Tell me where the mayor is.
Jesus!
Sir, you don't need to shout. You leave the store. If you follow the main street, and then you take a left, then a right, then a left, it'll be on your left.
Okay, so go to the main street. Follow the main.
Follow it along until you come to the church, yeah, and then take a left there. Then a right, then a left. It'll be on your left.
Okay, so follow until we get to the church.
Also, you're gonna buy something, or
What do you sell?
books.
What kind of books?
All kinds of books. We have magic books in that section. We have various
Magic
books on
books?
spiderology.
What kind of magic books?
Ah, yes, history of magic.
Ah, no, not that kind of magic book. Do you have any scrolls?
Tales of no, we don't carry spell scrolls. Not here, anyway.
Ah, okay. Can I pick up? Is there a book called Magic for Dummies?
Sure, there is a book called Magic for Dummies.
Can I pick that up?
Yes, he says, sure, that'll be 50 gold.
50 gold?
Yes.
Do you have the little book of magic? Little book of magic.
Yes. Here you go. That'll be 2 gold.
How much is that? 2 gold. I'll put down the magic for idiots, and I'll take the little book of magic, and I'll hand over 2 gold.
Have a nice day, sir. You
Take
look at
care.
the little book of magic. It's a book that instructs you how to do some very basic card tricks.
Cool beans. So, I go out to the main road.
Yeah.
I go to follow it until I get to the church.
You see that the church is here.
Oh. I go to the church. I go left. I then go right into there.
Okay.
God. I take a cold see Steve running up and down the street.
You'd also see just like Croc very slowly following him, but at a distance that it doesn't look like he's associated with him.
You do see that. You walk into this shop, Lawrence, and the
I
person
know-
says, how can
it's-
I help you?
As soon as anybody says anything, I will say, "Where's the man?"
Sir, calm down.
I am calm.
I don't know, it's like 1 o'clock, he's probably getting his lunch.
Sir, you gotta take, sir, the mayor's building. If you go out the shop, You take a right.
Yeah.
Take a left at the McDonald's.
You go past the church.
Yeah.
Then take a left.
Uh,
Then you just keep going. Ignore the
Uh-huh.
first turn on the left. The mayor's building will be on the left. Also, would you like to buy anything?
what do you sell?
Hunting supplies usually. I sell animal skins, arrows, bows, stuff like that, quivers.
Does he have any? What kind of animal skins do he have?
I've a fair few. Spider pelt. We've got wolf pelt. We have some dinosaur. It's some decorative bits from dinosaurs. You know, some spikes and stuff to make you look scary and big. That sort of stuff.
Hmm.
Do you want a spider face? We can put a spider face on your helmet to make you look scarier.
Yes, do that. How much is that?
It's just went to the face paint tent.
50 gold.
Yes, I'll spend 50 gold on that.
He pulls out the head of a giant spider. It seems like it's already been hollowed out and sort of. It's a bit of a tight fit. Do you want it on your head or over your helmet?
Actually, I've decided against this now. I've changed my mind.
Are you sure? You'll be able to see through it.
Yes, I've changed my mind. Thank you for the directions. I'll give him a gold.
Cool.
I'll turn briskly around, come out the shop, turn right, come to here, go up here, and go into this building.
You go into that building.
Where is the man?
It's 12 o'clock. He's having his lunch.
Where is he having his lunch?
I don't know. Probably.
And what is he having for lunch?
I think I picked him up some fish. I think he might still be in his office. He might.
Where is his office?
Like, upstairs?
I need to make an appointment with the king.
Oh,
I'll head
you'll
up.
need to talk to the mayor about that.
Yes, I head upstairs.
And he's like, no, he's not taking people. Oh, okay.
You'll take me.
You walk upstairs and you see a woman eating some fish.
Greetings, oh high and mighty mayor.
Who are you? Leave. I'm having my lunch.
And I need an appointment.
I'm not taking any requests while I'm having my lunch. Please leave.
Screw your lunch.
She stands up and like gestures for you to leave.
Please, I need this appointment.
I need my lunch.
You can eat your lunch whilst you're giving me an appointment.
Make an appointment with my receptionist first.
I have 100 reasons why you should give me an appointment with the king. Holding out a small pouch, clink it a little bit.
Sure, I can schedule you an appointment.
Today. Now.
Oh, no, definitely not.
I could always,
King's booked solid for like a week.
you know, use my other form of persuasion.
Sure. What are you gonna do?
Looking around quickly, are there any guards in here?
There, you walked past guards that were like outside. They were not like standing directly in the office, but there were guards in the building.
Okay. How much do you think it would cost to clear the king's schedule for today?
Well, if all the people suddenly die.
Yeah, I guess you could.
We're trying to walk through like the rest of the town, and we just hear "Get smite" from like one across the street.
Could you get me? I'd say it's like 5,000 gold.
4,000 and we have a deal.
I have to check something quick. Actually, I have forgotten. Yeah, Steve, you don't actually have any gold.
I have 8,997
Credits.
gold.
You have credits, which is not gold.
Well, I've handed over 3 credits so far. Nobody's complained.
That's true. That's because I've just realized now.
Oh god, this is Mos Eisley.
You have credits, not gold. People don't understand this strange currency.
Look, I have this currency. It is good here. People have accepted this.
In fairness, you gave it to one dude who gave you a book that just said like how to do a basic trick, and you give it to one dude for directions.
Neither of them complained.
This is true.
So, 4,000 of these to clear the king's schedule for today and to get me into that room now.
No, that's not legal tender here, they say. Bring me gold or silver or some
It
precious
is
metal.
legal tender here.
No, it isn't. It's certainly not minted with the king's image. I don't even know what this is.
Putting my hand on the hilt of my sword, I'll say, yes, it is.
Guards, arrest this man!
I will.
Yeah, roll initiative. Unless you
Yeah.
are willing to be just arrested.
7.
I don't know why, but
Cool.
my favourite sessions are always the ones where we just shut up and let Lawrence just see what he can do.
Well, Lawrence just does whatever Lawrence do.
It's the asylum all
mean-
over again.
I mean, I would like to explore this, have Cole to explore this town as well, but I'm keen to see what happens with Lawrence here.
Okay, I've rolled initiative.
How big
Yeah.
of a bloodbath is Steve gonna make?
We like, we've lost him. We turn a corner at one point and we see him up in gallows. Like,
I'm just...
oh, we missed a lot.
Cole is just like, that escalated quickly. Like, that really got out of hand fast. I think this is a new record for him.
Come on, character sheet, load for me. Please, please load, character sheet.
No.
Why do you betray me?
Character sheet to be all like, no.
Why does it always betray
The guards outside, were they the same as these dudes, or were they like these dudes?
They were better quality than the town guard, at the very least.
So somewhere in between town guard and the crappy people who guard the king.
I mean,
I'm not going last, at least.
that's true.
don't know if any of you guys have heard of a Facebook group called Tiamat's Tavern. It's basically just a D&D memes page. And they've been like ranting and raving for ages about how DMs handle this exact situation. And some of them keep on saying that they just put level 20 NPCs in. So I'm just getting like flashbacks to that. Just going, oh no, these are going to be level 20 or something, aren't they?
Unless he's done something to them, they should just be normal veterans, which
Yeah,
in
yeah,
and
but
of
that,
themselves are fairly difficult.
yeah, that is exactly the discussion though. Is like some of them say, oh, we just use veterans, or some say they use like challenge ratings or something.
All right.
Yeah.
Basically, you're gonna have to take a couple of attacks.
They can try.
Actually no. Can you make an athletics check?
Oh, an athletics check, you say?
Yep.
22.
Cool. Another one.
Another one.
29.
What an athletic boy.
Another one.
Another one.
27.
Oh,
Damn.
so athletic.
Another one.
God damn.
14.
Finally, one of them basically handcuffs you. They just wrestle your hands together and cuffs you. 3 of them jump on you and all handcuff you.
One of them gets.
One of them succeeds.
Can
It's now your turn. You are handcuffed.
I rage?
You may rage.
Good. I would like to rip my hands out, rip these handcuffs apart.
Make a strength check.
Nat 20, you rip them apart. Nat 1, you rip your hand off.
21.
You strain against them, but they do not break.
I will cast Command
Okay.
on the mayor.
What do you say?
I say, 1 second, I need to, it's a one-word
Yeah,
command.
it's one word only.
You have one word. What do you say?
I will say, looking around, are there any windows?
Yeah?
Okay.
Are you looking for the word defenestration?
No, auto-defenestration.
Auto-defenestration. Is that what you say?
No. I will say,
I mean, I don't know what that word means. I'm now currently
Yeah,
Googling it.
I've literally done
it-
the exact same.
It
So,
means to hurl oneself out of a window.
so I feel like these people would not have understood that anyways.
I will say to her.
The main issue with it is the target does not take action that is
Yeah.
like an action that's obviously harmful to them, and throwing yourself out a window is obviously harmful.
Nah, next door's the trampoline shop.
I will say to her,
It's a long 6 seconds.
holding my hands up, I'll say, unbind. Make a wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
Cool. Let's see how she does. 2.
She fails.
She fails. She immediately goes to start unbinding her corset,
Oh,
and then stops before she can get it off.
Well, that would be my turn.
That would be your turn. She exclaims, "A practitioner of dark magic! Have this man executed!"
Those gallows are getting closer and closer.
Already got the noose hanging.
So they're gonna try and, like, take your sword from you. A bunch of the veterans. Make a strength check with disadvantage.
I thought it would be like
Athletics with disadvantage, actually.
I'm
strength.
raging.
Yeah, so just normal, because you're angry. Actually, you didn't attack anything last round. Oh, you're raging, you can't command. Well,
Oh yes, I can't. So that would change what I would do.
yes, what would you do?
Oh, but the corset's already happened.
No, it didn't happen if he didn't command it. I mean, technically, the strength check to try and break free is your action.
Yeah.
So that was 2 actions.
That was technically 2 actions, yeah. Make a strength check with disadvantage. Because you haven't got to hit anything this turn, so you're no longer raging. Go, strength. You are no longer angry. You did not attack.
15.
Okay, another one.
Oh,
never mind.
7
You
would
failed
be-
the first one. They
Yeah.
pry your sword from your shackled hands. Another
Wait,
one.
I've got my shield in my other hand. So how would they get the shackles round my other hand?
They just shackled higher up. They shackled where the shield was not.
Okay.
Anyway, another one basically goes to pull put a rag over your mouth so that you cannot speak.
I would like to resist that.
Yes. Make a strength
So-
check. Neutrally.
8.
They do it. Cool. You are now gagged and handcuffed. They then begin. They then hoist you up. 2 of them taking a
1 minute.
leg and walk
Wait.
you away.
Wait, that's 3 of them. It's now my turn.
Sure. What do you do on your turn? You can't speak. You have no sword. Your hands are bound.
Can I kick one of them?
Sure.
No.
Roll a d20. You're always proficient
Plus
with your
strength.
face. Plus strength plus proficiency, because you're always proficient with your own body.
Yeah. D20 plus 4 plus 3. Does a 20 hit one of them?
Yeah, you kick one of them.
I would like to smite at 2nd level.
It's fine, this is just more evidence of his evil.
That's true. I'm looking at smite, because I'm not sure if you can smite without a weapon.
It's divine smite, and I believe it's on a melee attack.
A melee weapon attack.
My hands count as weapons. Sorry, my feet
No.
count as weapons. I'm
No, they do
attacking them. 1 minute.
Also, he is dressed up in like the most evil outfit ever.
This is true.
So, on the other side, we've just bought some pretzels from a stand.
It doesn't really matter because your smite damage won't be enough to kill this guy anyway. And next turn they hoist you up, as you are kind of unable to resist.
During my turn, still, I'd like to try and run away.
Cool. Prepare to take 4 opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
Any of those
One
hit.
of those hits. One of the 23 hits.
You get stabbed.
Okay.
4
How far away can I get with 40 feet?
You can make it like 40 feet away.
Yes, but I'm upstairs.
Oh, you can make it
and-
like down. You can make it like down the stairs, around, and sort of to the receptionist's desk.
Okay.
At which point they all dash to guard the entrance, and 2 of them go to hoist you. And 2 of them stand next to you, ready to hoist you up.
Okay. Does this get back
It
around
is
to
now
my
you.
turn?
Yeah.
I would like to rage.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to dash 80 feet away
You
out of the building, taking opportunity attacks.
you can't. Enemies block the way out.
Okay.
You can't move through empty spaces.
Is there a window?
There is back in the room you ran away from.
I will try and break my restraints again
Make a strength check.
with advantage
Normally.
because I'm raging.
Yes, but you also have a broken finger and you got stabbed and you're gagged and you got beat a bit.
22.
Nope. The restraints
So you
still
sit-
hold.
So you're saying I need a crit?
Sure. Well, actually, the DC is 25. I don't think you can actually roll that. Do you have +5 strength?
No.
In which case, I do not believe you can physically rip your way out of them.
In that case, I'll run back into the room that I was in
Cool.
and
You get
jump
stabbed.
back and jump out the window.
There are 2
It's an 18.
windows. Do you pick the left window or the right window?
Does an 18 hit?
No.
Cool. You run back into the room, and your plan is to jump out of a window.
Yes.
1 window leads to the porcupine sanctuary. 1 to the trampoline shop.
You fall into the street.
Do
Right.
I have any movement left?
You do not. You also take
2d6 still.
2d6 damage. So you take 4 damage, which is halved because you're raging.
Is that already halved?
No. The 4 damage is the full amount, so half of that would be 2 damage.
You
Okay.
laugh, slightly funny.
Then the 4 guards who were literally just around the corner, and this dude, who sees a random person who's just jumped out of the mayor's office. This dude
In
goes
shackles.
to apprehend you. And then 2 of the veterans come round and hoist you up.
For a second now, I thought that guy sees Steve jump out the window and then goes, "Oh, not again! One of her gimps escaped again."
Surely they have to make some sort of athletics check too.
I mean, they can lift your weight. It's within their strength requirements.
Yes, but I'm still.
And
like,
okay,
they can-
explain to me how you resist getting picked up.
I mean, I can still like.
You can wiggle.
I can hit at them before they get to me.
I guess
This is accurate if it
technically
was your
what's
turn.
happening would be I think he'd have to resist a grapple with disadvantage.
Sure.
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
Make an athletics or acrobatics check with disadvantage 3 times.
I am still raging,
Uh,
so it's a normal roll.
you are not. Your turn ended.
I-
You didn't attack
I-
anything.
Oh, you did
I
take
took
damage
damage.
though.
Oh no, he did take damage, so he is still raging. Go for it. Rage, boy. Come on, 3 more. You have disadvantage.
No, I don't. 3
Oh, yeah,
normal
it's
attacks
neutral.
and rage.
Never mind. You
14
are
passes the 12.
you are
20 passes
fine.
yeah.
It's now your turn. What do you
Okay.
do? You're surrounded on all sides. You are also prone and very angry.
I'd like to stand up.
You
using
stand
half
up.
my move. I would also like to, if I can, slip my hand out of the restraint by dislocating my thumb.
Cool. Roll me medicine to see if you
On-
know how that works.
Specifically on my left hand.
Roll me medicine to see if you know how that works.
Nat 1 rips off thumb.
6.
You don't think that you don't know how dislocating your thumb works, and you try, but you just hurt your thumb a bit.
I will stop raging.
Sure.
And I will. What do you do?
What's the voodoo that you do? For simplicity's sake, I'm going to use some of these guys' tokens.
Which one looks like they're in charge?
I mean, the veterans look like they outrank the regular town guard.
Okay, I will look at. Yeah, but which of the veterans looks more superior?
Unable to tell. They all look kind of the same.
I will look at this veteran. Can I try and fit my drag in my mouth out to try and say this? I would like to say a commanding word to this one.
No, you are unable to get through your gag essentially.
Okay.
You make wordy mouth noises.
Can
But they're more incoherent than usual.
I try and push this guy over?
Make
Or
an
try and push him can I try and push him sort of backwards?
You want to try and shove. That is a thing, and
Yeah.
I don't remember how it works.
This is true, but you've already
Is it,
used your
pause-
action to try and cast a spell, and also try and escape your restraints. You've used two actions.
So this is your third action.
This is,
No,
in fact, your third action.
Well, my action was to try and escape my restraints.
Anyway.
Half of my movement was to stand up.
This is true.
You
have 20 feet of movement left, and all of your spaces are occupied by enemies.
Okay, I found if he manages to have another turn, I have found the shoving rules at least.
Oh, good.
I would are either of these two the one that I kicked before? Either of the two veterans? I would have done 1 damage to the person that I kicked.
Sure, you can have done 1 damage to this guy.
Does his pride look injured in any way?
Not really.
I would like to kick him again.
Roll. You hit him. Roll. Do a damage. Cool.
That's my turn.
This guy is also going to come in and try and hoist you up. So that's another opposed thing. You have disadvantage.
At disadvantage this thing. Opposed
really.
athletics.
Yeah.
14.
You fail because you got a 21. You are hoisted up. Another one clamps your legs in a manacle. You can roll 1 final one.
Wait.
before your Yeah, you can roll another acrobatics or athletics to try and resist having your legs clamped.
18.
He fails. Then another one's gonna try and do it. Ooh, I think that guy automatically fails. And then finally the last guy's gonna try and do it. Roll another one. Well
Yeah.
done, you avoid having your legs manacled. You are in fact picked up now, though.
So what? I'm like here-ish?
Yes. You are grappled and on a guy's shoulder.
Can I try and escape and land here?
Give me an athletics check with disadvantage. Or acrobatics.
14.
We opposed against this guy, who you fail. Cool.
Okay. As a bonus action, I would like to rage. This
Sure.
is my final one.
Now the rest of them are going to try and manacle your legs.
Athletics.
Yeah.
13, they get me.
That guy got 20. Cool. At this point, they're all going to take hold of you and carry you to here, like this building. Whereupon they ceremonially dump you in a cell
Oh, very ceremonial.
Yeah.
and then lock it with a key. Before promptly leaving. There's a few guards stationed around. They warn them that you can do weird magic.
So what's the plan now?
Well, I assume that me and Croc didn't know any of that way.
Souls. And having a lovely time.
And then he disappeared for a while.
And now he's gone.
Yeah, well,
Presumably,
he ran
I mean,
off and
if
we
the-
didn't see where he went, so we just...
if the pattern that you saw before follows, he's going to run into a building, ask where the mayor is, and then run out and run away somewhere else.
So he could be anywhere.
Yeah, he could be like on the outsides of the wall by this point.
What would you like to do now?
Well, what are we seeing what am I seeing in this district? Like, what are these people wearing and what have they got on them?
These people seem to. It's kind of a mix. You see some people who are just wearing normal clothes that you'd expect of, like, not a peasant, but somebody who's middle class. And occasionally you see adventurers and craftsmen.
This guy looks like he's got a sword.
He is a town guard.
Right, that's town guard. Is this... What's here kind of a power is this guy? You carrying the barrel? Is there anything written on the barrel or anything specific about his garb?
It's a small handheld barrel. You see that he's sort of heading in this direction.
Yeah, Claude's gonna move and check out these streets.
You see a few adventurers milling about, and you see an alchemist just outside of an alchemy shop. You see a few bookstore, weapons shop, hunter's lodge. Like, this area seems to be filled with a variety of craft-based shops.
Yeah. He's actually going to look around and see if there's like a metalworker's place.
Yeah, you can find a blacksmith.
He's literally just looking for a tool that he should have, which doesn't.
The blacksmith asks you what you're looking for.
Do you by any chance have any grappling hooks?
She goes, never heard of it. Can you describe it? I might be able to make it for you.
Well, he pulls out his hemp and rope out of his explorer's pack, and go. It's usually a three-pronged hook. We tie them to the ends of this. My people use this for climbing purposes. Three-pronged hook, rather thick steel, hanging from the end of this. We swing it and fling it over ledges and things to pull ourselves up. Usually everyone in my clan has one, but I have lost mine.
Yeah, I think I could work something like that up for you. If you give me like a day.
Please do. I'll bear this place in mind.
Cool. It'll probably cost you like 3 gold, 4 gold maybe.
That's fine. Yeah, since he's now like building a rapport with this person, so do a bit of intelligence gathering. Nice town you guys seem to have here. What's this? Has it got a story?
Nightfall's a wonderful town. Well, we kind of set up shop. We've been doing a lot more farming recently. The king recently ordered a bunch of forests to be destroyed to make a bunch of new houses for people. Yeah, it's not super interesting, I suppose. There's a few things going on here and there. The church is quite nice. The mayor's pretty good. King, he's a bit weird.
In what way?
I don't know. It's just recently seems more expansion driven, you know?
Right. Would you say industrialist?
Yeah, you might say that.
Hmm.
Like a lot of the paths in town used to be more just mud or dirt. Recently started paving them over. Like, it's been quite beneficial in a few areas. Although, the forests were nice. The hunters are suffering a bit more.
Oh, why is that?
Well, loss of the forests, loss of the habitats of the animals that they used to hunt. Now they have to go further out for materials.
Ah, see. Me and my comrades were walking a good couple of days to get here, so I can empathize with that.
Still, good for my business. You know, better paths means the ores come in faster, and I can make my stuff.
A lot of large walls around this city. Do you guys that need defending a lot?
Occasionally some things attack us, but it's usually nothing the town guard can't handle.
Things as in.
Giant spiders, occasional dinosaur.
You know, standard Space Australia stuff.
Ah, yes, fair. I've had my fair tussle. Me and my comrades have had our fair tussles with those creatures as well. The dinosaurs seem quite nice, actually, compared to the spiders.
Yeah, it's why we don't have the gates, because dinosaurs can't really open them. Spiders are a much bigger problem because they can kind of climb over the walls, but we make do. The walls at least do slow them down, give us time to like pelt them as they're climbing up.
You guys haven't had any problems with any, let's say, creatures with tentacles?
No, why do you ask? Seen something weird on the road?
Well, like I said, me and my comrades are kind of hunters ourselves. We've been noticing a couple of things, but nothing too dangerous. Just wondering if they'd migrated to this area. Maybe worth keeping an eye out.
Yeah, sure. We can you should probably go tell like the mayor about that or something. Raise alert, you know.
I'll bear that in mind. So, thank you for the for offering to make the grappling hook for me. One last thing: is there an arcanist or anyone in town who could maybe help focus this? And he just clenches his fist, and like a little crackle of lightning comes up.
Don't know about that, friend. I guess you could go talk to the local wizard.
Oh, where would he be?
I think he lives in a house somewhere outside of town. I think he's by the West Gate? One of those buildings around there. Don't really talk to him much. Bit of a loner.
Sounds about right. Bookish types, yeah. He like gives him like a sort of like jovial nudge. Well, that last part was more just sort of me wondering. Thank you for the information.
You're welcome, friend.
I'll be back.
You then see her start pulling like various hooks off the wall, and it's like, if I melt it there.
Awesome. You'll relay the information to Croc. Go. I think I have some inkling of why Space Australia wanted us to come here.
Oh, what's that?
One word: deforestation.
Ah, so it's not the squiddy things.
Apparently, they've never even seen them here.
Probably just a crash off that ship then.
Fingers crossed. They were nasty. Literally lost a leg.
Yes, that was technically their fault.
Let's go with that. So, and
So, do you have any ideas for what we should do?
well, they said that their leader is a king, and they said that their leader is a king. I assume that he'd be in probably the biggest building here, and he's the one who has ordered all of the deforestation. So he's probably the one that if we do decide to try to stop this deforestation, we'll have to confront him some way.
Perhaps we should speak to someone about making an appointment.
Well, they said there is a mayor. Colt will actually like a gesture to this guard and say,
He turns around and says, "Oh, what's up, citizen?"
"What kind of officials do you have in this town for organizing business?"
The mayor generally governs the day-to-day runnings. The king is more in charge of the laws and more important decisions.
Yeah, that's what I've been getting off of the locals. Are you putting us in the right direction?
Yeah. He turns around and points. If you head down that street, then take a left. The mayor's building is like the large one. It'll be on your left.
Thank you
Awesome.
very much.
No trouble.
It was a pleasure dealing with you, sir.
Oh, and yourself. He'll like get out of your way to let you pass, because he was like kind of standing between.
You coming with, Croc?
Yeah. And we
So-
take the directions literally and find the correct building. We had
Yes.
that window's broken.
Yeah.
There's glass
you-
all over the floor. Guards
you
that look
go-
a bit perturbed.
You go past like the smaller entrance, Croc, to get to the larger entrance, and you notice that there's like broken glass in the street, and like this guard is standing there sweeping it up.
What happened here?
He turns around and says, "Well, some like crazed lunatic, a practitioner of dark magic, no less, tried to he really wanted to see the king, and he just like barged in on the mayor while she was having lunch,
Right.
and then he tried to kill her."
It's like he gives Colt like a side eye. What did this person look like exactly? You know, this sounds like someone you should probably know to avoid.
Super evil, like plate mail, black armor, very shield covered in blood, that sort of thing.
Or just trying to poker face this, going, "Oh no."
Ah, well. Thank you very
I'm
much
not
for the
in plate mail.
Oh,
I
sorry,
am
what
not
are you
in
wearing?
prison. I'm in chain mail.
Sure, they'll say chainmail instead of plate mail then.
Croc
Very-
will like
very
go over and
I
like thank him, and then like tiptoe, like be on his tiptoes on top of Snacks, and like cast mending on the window.
I also didn't cast any spells.
You
true.
did. You cast command.
You did try and cast command.
I
But that
tried
did
to
get
cast
retconned,
command.
actually, you're right.
No, you cast command, and like she mistook the command and started derobing.
Yeah, but then that got retconned because he was raging and didn't work.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because he took
That's true.
3 actions.
Because
Yeah.
he took like he took many actions, but it's whatever.
Things happened in that room.
Things occurred. Maybe the mayor recognized his religious symbolism and immediately recognized he was a paladin and told everyone else. Maybe that's it. He
So
thanks
Court will go, well, what's
Right.
happened to him now? Is he reprimanded?
the guy thanks you and says, "I'll go see the mayor to get you probably the repair bill for the window."
Oh no charge at all.
Seeing her over. Oh, thank you, kind sir.
Just helping someone out.
What brings you around here?
Oh well, we've been sent here. He like leans in because it's like, okay, this is probably gonna sound a bit weird, which is a bit weird to us, but a friend of ours basically said that he heard the planet speak to him,
Ah.
and it was
Court leans in. Druids. Nod.
Ah,
Yeah.
right, that makes more sense.
and we're not exactly sure what the context is, but it was like pointed in the direction of here, so we don't know if maybe the people might be in danger, or we just want to make sure everything's good.
Fair enough. I wish you luck on your journey, friend.
Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Will do. He's gonna get back to standing guard on this nice street.
And then we will go in and politely try to make an appointment.
The secretary says, I'm terribly sorry. We've just been attacked moments ago."
Ah yes, we saw outside. I helped fix the window.
Oh, that's nice of you. The mayor will be free in 20 minutes once she's recovered from the panic of being attacked and also finishes her lunch.
Yeah, well, tell us she can take as long as she needs. Lunch is an important meal of the day.
Thank you very much. But she'll see you guys pretty shortly.
Okay, thank you very much. If it's all right with you, the outside had a nice tree area with some benches. Would it be all right if we went and rested there?
Yeah. In fact, there's a pretty good bakery just outside.
Ooh.
She goes over to the door and points out, if you head down this alleyway, past the first big building, the next building is a bakery.
Ooh.
Sells delicious pastries.
Well, we'll definitely go and check that out. Would you like anything?
Oh, you're too kind. Can you pick me up a muffin?
Ooh. What kind of flavour would you like?
Chocolate chip.
Ooh, good choice. Oh, here's a thought. Because of what's just happened, do you know what kind of desserts the mayor likes?
I'm pretty sure the mayor likes... I think she likes blueberry tarts.
Ooh. Be a nice dessert after dinner.
Yeah.
Right, well, we'll see you in about, half an hour?
Yeah, see you then.
Oh, such a wonderful exchange. Compared to what just happened.
Yeah.
Contrasted 2 seconds earlier.
Excellent,
Hey,
Colt.
hey.
We've got ourselves a meeting. Would you like to come to the bakery with me? It sounds lovely.
Yeah, sure thing. Sounds great.
You go into the bakery.
Mm-hmm.
The baker is waiting. He's just baked up a fresh, brand new cake. Delicious looking.
Hello there. Would you like some cake?
Yeah, sure. You can be offering free samples.
Oh, that's delicious. Yes, I'll take a slice of that. And
You're
Croc.
very welcome.
That's a lad. Croc also orders a tart and a muffin.
Oh, here you go.
How much will that be?
That'll be 5 silver.
Goes through his little coin purse. Here you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Colt, what would you like?
Do these guys also only have credits?
No, I've specifically went out of my way
Yes.
to get coins and
Croc-
things. That is Croc's
Alright.
thing.
Croc's thing is that he has gold because that's his
Alright.
hoard. Because his thing is he's
Yeah.
a dragon.
I forgot Croc has a hoard.
Everybody has credits, but Croc has gold.
Also,
Colt has-
lots of diamonds.
Colt
Yes.
Colt has no credits. He has just the starting money.
Actually, no. I believe Croc does have credits as well, but I think he also mainly has gold.
Yeah, it's
I
like
believe it
I
was-
think it's like a half and half sort of thing.
Yeah, you got a couple of credits from completing the job where you beat the dragon and stuff, or you fake beat the dragon.
We definitely beat that dragon.
You got credits from that. 100% you beat that dragon. Look, there's no arguing with results. There was a dragon, it was the one you were looking for, and it was in the necklace.
And everyone was happy with the results. At least in that one moment.
Yes.
So, what kind of dessert would Cole enjoy? Colt.
I take it there's like pastries and stuff.
Yeah.
He goes, they look rather enticing. How much are they?
What are you pointing at?
Take it like there's probably like since there's bakery, there's probably like steak bakes and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
You let nab one of those.
Oh, you're a savoury man.
Very much so.
Fair enough. 1 silver.
Croc will treat you to that as well, because he's in a good mood.
Oh, thanks, Croc.
No worries, buddy.
Have a wonderful day.
We are here, yeah? At this building.
Mm-hmm. That is where you are.
What's this guy's deal? He looks like he's carrying a Molotov from
Do you want to go outside and ask him?
Well,
What's his
as
deal?
we're walking out of the bakery.
He's like, who's
I'd
that
like
guy?
Mol-
Ah, that's Molotov Joe.
As we're walking out of the thing, I'd like to look at him and see what I can discern just from looking at him.
He turns around. You come out the building and you see somebody. It looks like they were. It looks like they are. They smell terrible. That's the first thing you notice. They smell terrible. It looks like they're covered in slime. They are holding a lit torch and a sword that is also covered in slime.
What the hell? Okay, everybody in this town has been
it-
relatively normal so far. That does not look normal.
It also looks like their skin has been slightly burned.
He gives Croc a nudge. That doesn't
They-
look as mundane as everything else here.
And they have a couple of bruises and stuff.
Yeah, a bit
Are they
more
like-
slimy.
Are they like legging it from the guard, or are they
No, they're just walking.
totally nonchalant about the fact that they're covered in bruises, burns, and slime?
Yeah.
What colour's the slime?
It's like green. With a bit of purple mixed in there. Occasionally.
Hmm.
It's not black, at least.
Is
You
this a
can
town?
s-
This is a
you
town
can-
guard, yeah.
You can see the direction they came from. There's like footprints, slimy footprints coming from over there.
There's like this guy's a town guard, isn't he?
He is.
Cool to like, sort of like jovially, casually, like go up to him and give him a little tap on the shoulder. What's that guy's deal?
Oh, you know adventurers. They always come back, like, battered and bruised.
He looks in the direction of the trail. Oh, so you're saying it's coming from this gateway?
Yes, it's coming from the gateway. And it's like... It goes like this.
Oh, well, at least that slime isn't black.
Yeah, she's just he just needs an 8-hour-long nap and he'll be fine.
And he'll be 100% fine again.
Just magically after 8 hours.
Yes! Why are we talking about such commonly known things?
It's just how it works. So, I guess we head back then.
Yeah, I think like enough time will have passed at this point.
And we can deliver
Yeah.
our dessert. This feels like a good place to stop, I'd say.
Yeah, as we're
True.
walking back into the mayor's office.
And
We can...
Kato can suddenly wake up.
Yeah.
Well, he's with his goblin family outside the gate, isn't he? So it's not like he's not with people.
Yeah.
Uh...
Yeah,
Oh
he'll be
no,
fine.
I didn't get a dessert for Kato.
You didn't buy Kato a cake, you bastard.
Though, I did share my cake with Snacks and El Rato.
Oh, that's not too bad then. At least K2 got a
Yeah.
snack.
That's something.
Snacks got a snack.
And Colt got a steak bake.
And Colt got a steak bake. And Lauren...
It was essentially a Space Australia Greg's.
and Lawrence got a death sentence.
You know what? That's exactly what it was. We just went to Space Greg's.
You went to space.
like-
Greg.
On just before finishing everything, on the walk back, Colt will like whisper to Croc, I suppose we'll have to figure out some way of getting Steve out of there. Maybe quote take him into custody.
Let's try and find out what his sentence is if we can slyly, and then we'll work from there.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Probably don't let them know he's our friend yet, though.
Oh hell no! But he made that much of a mess that we could, be curious about it. You did fix the window.
So I guess we'll catch up next time with
We will.
lovely, nice meeting with cakes and desserts and steak bake.
Remember to like and subscribe.
Remember that Lawrence did what we did, but way more violently.
That's
We
true.
did the pacifist route. He did the genocide run, or tried to.
I mean, he did. This is what happens at the end of the genocide run.
No, one of two things happens. Either they're good enough to succeed, or they're not. I just wasn't.
And you were in for a bad time. Ha ha ha.
Of course.
All the Undertale references are killing me.
Oh.
No. They physically hurt me.
Just like any time I play D&D.